Welcome back. Alright, so we are on Cinnabar Island, and this is the Cinnabar Mansion.
Cinnabar color too. I'm sure it's like this. Oh, there's a mansion with horses in it.
Yeah.
Running around.
This place is infested by fire-type Pokemon.
Probably smells terrible in there.
Yeah. It's essentially it's a burnt-out building.
Oh. Yeah.
With a whole bunch of rubble and...
So it's gonna smell like horse shit.
Yeah, especially since there's wheezings and
toxic waste.
Grimers and stuff in here.
Well, they smell like smoke. What do Grimers smell like? Play-Doh?
Sludge.
Sludge smell like?
Not great. Having worked at a factory where I had to clean out sludge for a part-time job, it was not fun.
I would think he's like grease, like out of a grease trap. That's what I envision him smelling like.
Let's just say it smelled worse than like shit. So
worse than oh yeah, I guess that's true.
That's sort of how I picture it.
Yeah. Okay.
How I picture Grimer smelling.
I guess I'll accept that.
And this is from, like, personal experience, so...
Yeah. I guess I don't know what other inquisitive thoughts they had. Make an inquisitive observation. Right now, on the spot.
The screen is an eyesore.
Yeah, it is. It's giving me a headache.
If you play this game, play it without the color, at this part at least, at the very least.
Put 3D glasses on and run around.
Yeah.
Or shake your head around.
That would honestly kill your eyes.
I
feel like Red in any 8-bit video game that, like, overuses it, bad. Because this...
Or, yeah, it's kinda... Ow.
Yeah. Especially when you're moving a lot. It's just a blur.
Well, it's like queasy. And I don't like the red and also in like white.
Yeah.
And like all the shading they try to do with it.
Like, I get
ugly.
what they're trying to do, but the way they're doing it is not good.
Running out of colors.
Yeah.
So they have to like try to make every... Yeah, they try to make every color like shaded, right, and like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't going to happen with red.
Yeah.
And maybe they knew that. Maybe they got to red and they were like, okay, we're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. What is going to be the most eye-straining way we can do this? And that's essentially how they did it.
We're literally going to blind generation of children.
Although, since this was originally a Game Boy game, I'm not sure if they...
Yeah, I bet...
Well, with the whole border thing, like, they knew they were going to use this with the Super Game Boy. So...
Well, the porting, the color porting didn't really seem to work out too well, you know? The color adding, like, was an afterthought after the Game Boy came out.
Yeah.
The color Game Boy came out.
Yeah.
So they didn't really think about all the sprites. They didn't think of like the stages. They didn't think about like the stages and the sprites in that context.
New Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle.
What is it?
I don't know. Sure, there are more of those diaries hidden throughout this place.
I'm dying to know.
Yeah.
What this unheard of Pokemon is. Did you like the first Pokemon movie when you saw it? When you first saw it when you were a little boy?
Yeah, I would say so.
In it. I was afraid of it.
Were you afraid of getting turned into whatever Ash got turned into?
Yeah, rock golem.
Yeah, or whatever it was made out of.
It was like turning the stone or marble.
Yeah.
It was sad. And Charizard scared me.
Understandable. It's a fire-breathing dragon, so...
Well, he was like a big scary monster.
Yeah.
Well, was that the one that had... No, it wasn't. The one with the Johto region one, the one with Celebi in it. Or no, there's two different movies. For Johto region, there's the Celebi movie, and then there was the one with the Entei, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Entei a lot.
Yeah, I like that one because... Well, I remember that one because this Charizard went off and hung out with all the Charizard Chads for a bit.
Yeah.
Or like he meets his Charizard after he released him. In the anime. And I was like, it's Charizard, he's back. And at that point I gotten over my fear of Charizard.
Yeah. The main thing I remember about the Celebi movie was the fact that they completely brushed the GS ball under the rug.
I don't know what the GS ball is, forget what that is.
Alright, so in the
anime...
Is that a
major plot point?
Yeah, it was originally going to be a major plot point. So they find this mysterious GS ball that has something in it, and they give it to somebody that's friends with Professor Oak to figure out what it is, and then it never comes up again. And a lot of people believe it was because it was going to have Celebi in it, inside the Pokeball. But they decided to scrap it because they had the Celebi movie.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember like there being like some like unresolved thing. Like that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, maybe they were going to put it into the games, but instead of doing that, they decided just to make you go to GameStop. You have to make sure you go to GameStop with your Game Boy and get your Celebi.
Yeah. Essentially the same sort of thing happened with this game, with Mew.
Yeah. Did you ever end up going to one of those?
No.
And then your Celebi.
I think for Gen 4, it was that grass thing.
Yeah, it was that weird
Chinchilla.
dog.
All right, so that
no, it was that little like ball, like that really tiny thing. It was like a hedgehog.
Yeah. All right, so that room that we were in the blue version, that's the only room that you can get Magmar, I believe. But since we're playing the red version, he doesn't show up in this game.
You get nothing.
Yeah, you get nothing.
What do you get in this game?
Electabuzz is the
dumb
alternative Pokemon for Magmar, but you get him at the power station.
What bullshit.
Yeah. Alright, so one Pokemon Center trip later.
I liked when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl they did the weekly events, or like when they did the events when like certain Pokemon will be only show up in certain places on certain days of the week.
Yeah.
They probably still do that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to a lot of the newer games.
I like that a lot, though.
Yeah.
I liked Pokemon Go for a while.
How is that doing now? Is that still bad?
Thanks. I don't know, because...
Did you stop playing it since the fall? Last fall? That was when you were big into it, right? Or still big into it?
I was big into it when it came out.
Then you
I was playing it. I was playing it last fall.
Yeah.
And
you gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. Alright, so that's
How did it give birth?
That's sort of not what happens.
They test tubed it.
Yeah, Mewtwo is supposed to be like a human creation of
stem cells.
Yeah, based off of Mew. Alright. So this book didn't really come up.
He's made of man.
We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. So that was supposed to happen, or we were supposed to see that one in between the first two.
But you fucked up the continuity, and everybody's gonna cry.
Yeah. Well, that one came after wandering around trying to figure out how to progress. So I just didn't. I just put it in there just so all the books were together. So, and now we're going to get this item and then leave. Well, sort of leave. We're going to, so we're going to jump down here. And then this is the way to get out.
Nerd.
Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. Then why are you here?
Yeah, aren't you? And he's just gonna fight you. Or not? He's not gonna like help you. Like get out. You shouldn't be here. Let's Pokemon battle. Please.
Pokemon battle to see who has to leave.
Stupid.
Alright, you use your electric type, I'll use my ground type. What?
Conflicts don't make any sense.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like,
no, I'm the one who engages all of these, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think they like see you like out and about, and you're just like, "Fuck you, let's fight." Like you're like, I imagine you throw your guy out. Like this guy's like, "Hey, you can't be in here," so you throw your guy out. And he's like, "Shit, I gotta defend myself," or he's gonna pulverize me with his rock hands and kill me. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way. The hero's been the villain all along.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's crazy.
That's just
fuck
a
that
theory.
Trope. Fuck that trope and fuck Undertale. Making it cool.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I actually can't think of another game that does that, but you know, it's probably a trope.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to become more and more of a thing now.
Well, I mean, I feel like if we were seeing something, we'd be seeing it by now. Undertale's like
5 years old at this point.
4 or 5 years old, yeah. Been a while. The march of time doesn't cease for people that reminisce over Undertale.
Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies.
Oh, fuck. He killed 16 people. Just kind of sucks.
Why are these burglars attacking me? I'm not trying to steal anything.
Burglars?
Yeah, that's what these guys are.
You're trying to stop them. Are you just like... Are there just always burglars hanging out here, or is there like a heist in action?
I think it's just like looters. Is this just an abandoned building?
Yeah, but there's just looters hanging out here.
Must be something. I mean, there's
like,
items everywhere.
Medieval France?
Yeah.
Or Mountain Blade Warband?
Well, they really need to choose better Pokemon.
Yeah, they need to suck less.
Although, I'm not going to complain about gaining levels, so...
Now that I beat your Pokemon, you have to be good.
You have to return everything you've stolen.
Going to be good now?
Alright. Just, stolen a TM.
Oh.
Who won it?
Yeah, so you're also... There's competition.
Yeah.
That's why you're kicking them out.
lizard. Yes, we find Blizzard in
Found a lizard.
a mansion that's supposed to be filled with fire Pokemon.
Found a lizard. Nope. It's not a Pokemon, though. It's a lizard.
Charmeleon's a lizard.
No,
Charmander's a lizard.
He's not a Sharp, he's a lizard. Or he's a Charmeleon. It's a different species altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Obviously.
You're not very well versed in Pokemon. We know who the real expert is. Everyone knows who the real expert is now.
You, obviously, right?
Yeah, after you just got owned. Completely and utterly. Wow. How many of these dumb things can I watch die?
Alright, so you're gonna take care of the rest of the Pokemon series now, right?
Yeah. Just, stop here, and I'll play all of it going up to here, and we'll finish the rest. I think that's the move.
Alright. So no more Dark Souls. No more Dark Souls talk, right?
I think that's the best game ever. It's probably one of the best games ever.
Oh, has that made its way onto your 3 best games of all time list?
Or no, not it's not best games of all time. It's good games.
Okay.
Difference.
All right. Yeah. So it's on your 3 game list now.
Well, I like Dark Souls. I like Dark Souls 3 a lot.
All right.
That's super duper fun.
I've heard good things about Dark Souls.
Also super duper fun. Dark Souls 3 is funner though, because you can just fucking be good.
Yeah, easy. Funner.
Dark Souls 1 is kind of wonky sometimes.
Well, sometimes the first in the series is like that. Haven't worked out all the kinks.
Well, the first in the series was like technically the Demon Souls game, which was that was back on PS2. I'm probably fucking completely wrong, but it was like old. It was like 2006. Like
so old. It was on the PS3.
That is old. That is old. PS3 is old.
Yeah.
That's as old as GameCube was when we were in middle school.
It's Wii. PS3 was the same gen as Wii and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
PS2 was GameCube and
that's what I'm saying. The
Xbox.
PS3 is as old. It's as many generations behind now as fucking N64 was when we were in like middle school.
Yo, champ in the making. Have some spirits with water. Better take some burn heals. Nah, I think I'll be fine.
Burn heal, epic burn. Ow! Fucking foot's clamping.
Oof, I hate when that happens.
Now we should do Dark Souls 3 IRL.
Do you have it for PC?
Oh my. My foot was cramping.
Yeah, I know.
But now it's not. Damn it.
Spoke too soon.
That was the worst. Because I shifted sitting positions. And that just ruined my entire afternoon. I'm also not adequately hydrated. Probably part of the reason.
Yeah, drink some water.
I was drinking water today. Kinda. Waters and coffee.
Coffee does not help hydrate you.
I know. That's all I had today, and yesterday was a drinking day for me.
All right, so what were you saying
about?
Woke
up in a bad phase.
Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, I have it on PC. I think I can just use my PC.
All right.
I also have it on Xbox 360.
Okay, well, recording-wise, I feel like PC would be easier, just because...
Oh, certainly.
Well, especially since you don't have the capture card.
Yeah.
So.
Like, no, that should be an IRL one, though.
Yeah, I do agree. Personally, I like doing Let's Plays, like, live, or at least together, but obviously under...
Yeah, that's, like, the fun thing.
Dating this episode, we're still in the coronavirus thing, so we're doing all of this over Discord.
Everybody's not dead from the societal... when the Roman Empire falls. You know, when the barbarians at the gates, or, you know, whatever they're saying right now on Fox News.
Yeah, it is barbarians at the gates.
That's what they're saying.
I mean, more or less, they're...
You're right. I agree.
Minus, you know,
I don't
minus
agree.
the actual barbarian.
I don't want to agree with that statement. I agree that Fox News is saying that.
Yeah, that's probably how Fox News views it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, Ninetales.
What a mess. What a goddamn. What is it?
Ninetales. It's a Ninetales
Does it
fox.
have something in its mouth?
I think it's supposed to be fire. It's like spitting out fire.
That's definitely... They definitely could have done that better.
Yeah, probably.
That was their intention.
I think that was their intention, but yeah, it probably...
They fucking suck.
If I remember correctly, like, they lost all of the sprite work from, like, original sprite work, and they had to, like, redo all of it, or at least redo a lot of it. Essentially start from scratch.
So maybe everything's like a rush job, like, goddamn, and I have to do this again. Really?
That would definitely explain the,
awfulness.
Well, it would explain, one of our favorite bats.
No, I think that's an artistic endeavor.
It's an artistic choice.
Yeah, it's literally an artistic choice, because I cannot explain that any other way. It's just so perfect. Everything about it.
Yeah.
It's really magnificent. I look upon the vestige, and I know all is good.
So, speaking of, like, live Let's Plays, whenever we get back to that, I was thinking about, finally getting to, Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I forgot we didn't do that.
Yeah. Well, we had talked about it, and we were originally going to do it, like, now over the summer, but current events happened, and...
But summer didn't happen.
Yeah, summer didn't happen. So,
Summer didn't come.
And we weren't able to... We're not able to do it right now, because I really want to do it live. That's a game that I really like to... I can play live. Like... I would be perfectly happy playing live.
Yeah, all I got is Dark Souls, so... Yeah, definitely. You can do that one.
Alright, cool.
You can do that guy.
And this gym is long.
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, granted, it's the 7th gym, so it's supposed to be longer, but... You... Unlike a lot of the other gyms, it forces you to fight all the trainers.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Which number is this?
Should be the 5th one. And I think there's 2 more trainers and then the gym leader. Because it goes in like a 9 block snake around the gym.
do like how Rapidash looks. Or like,
Rapidash
the
looks pretty
horses.
badass.
Both the horses, I think they're a lot cooler actually.
And
And
they actually
turn
kind
out
of
being-
look like what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Especially
Instead of
Ponyta.
just a disgusting perversion.
Yeah.
And always people are like, the original designs are the bestest ever.
Have you seen some of these designs?
These are the original designs. These are the original designs, or the original sprites.
Yeah.
They've revised those multiple times.
Yes. There's a reason why, I always want to call it Crobat. It's, what is it? Golbat. Yeah. I don't know why I was blanking on the name. There's a reason why Golbat doesn't look like what it looks like in this game.
No, the reason is cowardness. Cowardice on their part. As far as I'm concerned.
I feel like
this
it would
game
give
could-
people nightmares if they saw it nowadays.
Should be much better if they would have fucking kept it there. But thus is the folly of man.
Alright, so these burglars say that they're like reformed. They're no longer they're straight, they're no longer thieves. But yet they're still called burglars.
Yeah, I'm not believing you, dude. Your title didn't change in the game.
Yowza. Too hot.
Clearly not. You're
Too
clearly
hot
not
when I used a water type
What if
Pokemon.
what if there was just like one like occupation or like describer for you, and it was always like appearing over your head instead of like your name?
Oh yeah.
Like what if it just said like gamer floating over your head at all times?
Yeah. Let's
You
player.
need to like you need to like fix your life to like change it. Like what makes you have to like it like fits like your like archetype that you like fill in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
So like you can just be like normal guy
Normal guy.
or like something like that.
I don't even know
Or,
how
like,
you would be like become
drunker.
normal guy.
Just like don't do much. You're just normal. I don't know. I feel like Jake could qualify for normal guy status.
He might be more of a metalhead.
No, he doesn't look the part.
Really?
Anime fan. Yeah, okay, never mind. He kind of does. No, not traditionally. He looks the part for like the incel metalhead, the neo metalhead.
JoJo sub.
Yeah, JoJo, the same kind of metalhead that likes JoJo.
Fiery
Which is
Pokemon
the
will
cringy-
incinerate all challengers. Ha!
The cringy
Better
kid
have
kind.
Burn Heal. Nah, I think I'm fine.
Like, what do you have to do to like get like different like, qualifying tags? Like, what do you have to do to like get like the gamer tag?
The gamer tag? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like as your name, it's your title in real life.
I don't know.
You have to beat Dark Souls backwards with the DK Bongo. That's fun.
Yeah.
I should do a DK Bongo playthrough.
Oh, yeah.
That'd
You were
be
talking
great.
about doing Donkey Kong Country at some point, weren't you?
Oh yeah, that's right. But
Yeah.
I never actually like beat it before, so that's where that's at.
Okay.
And I pretty much see the chances of me playing through it
At 0.
on my own violation. On my own violation, as yeah, actually 0. So hope we can put a pin in that one.
Yeah. Alright, so for whatever reason, Blaine doesn't have a Magmar, which I find so odd. Because, like,
What's
in the
that
anime, that's his main Pokemon, is Magmar.
Arcanine looks cool as shit.
Yeah. He looks very proud of himself. Although I'm not quite sure, like, if that's supposed to be his eye. You know, like right above his mouth. Like,
oh, he died.
It looked weird.
Guess that's my friend's dog stands me better. All proud of herself.
Well,
like
yeah.
that.
Probably a very good girl.
Yeah.
Ha!
She's
Volcano
11
badge
years old.
heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Hooray, we got a TM Fire Blast.
Wow. Wow.
Teach it
How's
to
that?
our one fire
Nothing.
Pokemon. Charmeleon, or...
Yo, take the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Shit, if you ask me.
There's a reason why I haven't leveled up Charmeleon very much.
What was that?
Because fire Pokemon are not very good in Gen 1. Huh. I wonder which thing I will get rid of. Alright, and with that, we'll see you guys next time.